Hello friends, I am Gaurav. Today I am going to tell 7 distinct advantages introverts have over extroverts. It can seem like a severe disadvantage to be an introvert. Extroverts appear to have all the fun, and their attention seeking personalities often allow them to reap promotions, popularity, and recognition. Introverts, on the other hand, may get passed over and have their valuable work go unnoticed. There are many areas in which introverts have a leg up on extroverts. Many of today's most successful people are introverts, such as J.K. Rowling and Mark Zuckerberg. Introverts not only have the ability to rival extroverts professionally, they also possess a number of distinct advantages over them. Here are 7 areas in which introverts shine more than their extroverted counterparts. But always remember, there are always exceptions, so these points may not apply to every introvert or extrovert. But I believe these generally are true. So let's get started. Number 1. Introverts are low maintenance. While introverts may be judged for their lack of participation, they will hardly ever be accused for being obnoxious, needy, and disruptive. Because introverts value their space, they tend to naturally respect that of others. Introverts are largely independent and they are generally more inclined to be polite and considerate of the impact of their behavior on others. They tend to think before they speak, whereas extroverts may blurt the first thing that comes to their mind. Number 2. Introverts tend to be more creative and original. While extroverts may adopt the values of the group and what is mainstream and popular, introverts tend to have their own preferences that are less influenced by trends. Introverts may gravitate towards things that are obscure, unusual, or strange. Because they spend most of their time on their own, away from the places extroverts commonly occupy, they develop their own perspectives, ideas, and insights that are unorthodox and novel. The introverted theoretical physicist Albert Einstein once said, "The monotony and solitude of a quiet life stimulates the creative mind." Number 3. Introverts are shrewd. Because of the way they are weird, introverts are predisposed to exercising caution and deliberating thoughtfully before making a decision. This propensity of deliberation puts them at a greater advantage when it comes to things like critical thinking, problem solving, and assessing the character of another person. Because they spend more time in observing, they are liable to acquire a deeper understanding of various aspects of life, including human behavior. This may contribute to a greater judgment in business or penetrating insight as a psychologist. Introverts like to take their time to reflect on and process a decision properly so that they can choose the best course of action that they won't regret later. Number 4. Introverts are generally better listeners. The quiet ones tend to really listen and consider the ideas and feelings of others. In conversation, they may take mental notes and focus intently on what people are trying to express than simply waiting for their chance to speak. Because they process things deeply, introverts are naturally more receptive and interested in taking information. This is why people often confide in introverts, and they are good at keeping secrets. Many introverts understand how difficult it is to open up and trust people, so they may work hard to be more trustworthy themselves. Number 5. Introverts can really focus. Since introverts give less attention to socializing than extroverts, they devote more attention to other things. They have the ability to separate themselves away from the rest of the world and bunker down to accomplish a task or objective. Provided there are no disruptions, they can deeply immerse themselves in solitary activities like research or writing for extended period of time. Often, the temptations that compete for the extrovert's attention hold no power over the introverted mind. Their ability to concentrate often allows them to become experts and highly proficient in many fields of interest. Number 6. Introverts cultivate deep connections with people. Introverts prefer quality of relationships over quantity. Extroverts are more inclined to rack up bounty of personal connections, but many of them will be casual in nature. Introverts are more discriminating in who they allow into their world, so the relationships they do form will be cherished and nurtured. The introverted personality has little interest in shallow interaction and instead prefer to establish the relationships that they find meaningful and deep. They will invest more of their effort to cultivate a small number of stronger connections than a large number of surface level associations. As a result, they are surrounded by the people who are more trustworthy and loyal. Number 7. Introverts are more independent. Many extroverts insist on teamwork and being a team player. Because introverts are more private, they are inclined to cultivate a lifestyle that maximizes autonomy and self-sufficiency. Whenever possible, they prefer to work independently and they require less supervision than most of extroverts. Managers can trust them to carry out a task without being derailed or distracted by socializing. Many introverts feel empowered in being able to deal with challenges relying solely on their own merits. These are 7 advantages introverts have over extroverts. Friends, if you have any suggestions or if you have any thoughts on this topic, please comment and let me know. If you like this video, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe my channel Spiritual and Mysticism Official. Thank you.